video we'll go over how to make a pita. First we'll begin with the meats. In our top drawer here, we have our chicken, our steak, our bacon, our turkey, and our ham. Our chicken portion is going to be a level scoop. We have a chicken pita. We also have a chicken crave, which is a level scoop of chicken, and a roll of ham. We also have a chicken Caesar, which is a level scoop of chicken, and 2 strips of bacon. For our filling, we'll also have a level scoop. For our BLT pita, we'll have 6 strips of bacon. For our turkey, we'll have 2 rolls of turkey. And for our ham, we'll have 2 rolls of ham. We also have a club pita, which is 2 strips of bacon, a roll of turkey, and a roll of ham. Now moving on to the bottom drawer, we have our prime rib, our black bean patty, our eggs and hash brown, our falafel, our souvlaki, and our gyro. The prime rib pita will be 2 rolls, like the turkey and ham. We also have a dagwood, which will be our 1 roll of turkey, 1 roll of ham, and 1 roll of prime rib. Next, our black bean patty. That will be 1 patty. All our breakfast pitas will come with 1 egg and 1 hash brown. Our falafel pita is actually 4 pieces of falafel and gets secret sauce on it on the grill. The souvlaki will also be a level scoop. And then our gyro will be 4 strips like the falafel. We also have a local Greek pita, and the local Greek pita will be 2 strips of gyro and half a scoop of souvlaki. Now let's go ahead and throw on a chicken, and we'll go ahead and make a pita. Now that we have the meat on the grill, we want to go ahead and ask the customer if they're going to want the white or wheat pita bread. Upon opening a new bag, we want to make sure that we take this tab right here and discard it in the trash can as soon as possible. First, we're going to want to pull out 1 piece of pita bread only. We're going to want to go ahead and get all the air out of this bag and twist it up and fold it under. That's to make sure no air gets to those pitas inside that bag. We're going to take the 1 pita and we're going to go ahead and place it in the steamer. And we're going to press the single shot cloud button. After the 5 seconds have passed on the steamer, we're going to want to go ahead and pull out that bread. There are 2 sides to this bread. There's the top side, it's the side with the hole in it, and this one, the hole's right there. And then there's the bottom side, which is stronger, so we always want the bottom side down. Next, we're going to see which way the pita is the longest. We want to make sure that we have the longest pita, so we're going to look for the largest width of the pita. That's probably the shortest right there, and we want to go for the longer way, so we're going to open the pita this way. Also, we're going to look for any tears, like this tear right here. We'll go ahead and take that tear and start there and open up. We're going to slowly separate the bread around the edge. Once we pull that back, we're going to make sure the inside's open as well. Then we're going to start putting our toppings in. We'll start with hummus. Hummus is about 2 ounces. It's equivalent to a portion cup. We're going to go ahead and spread that along from one side to the other side in the pita on the bottom flap. Now it's important to know that we're going to keep everything in a power zone. We're also going to face the pita towards the customer. This way the customer can see everything that's going in the pita. None of the toppings are stuffed in the back. None of them are falling out the front. It's very organized straight across in the power zone. So we'll start with everything from the lettuce and tomatoes over is going to be your 4-finger pinch. Everything from there on will be your 3-finger pinch. So we'll go and throw some lettuce in this pita. We'll do a 4-finger pinch all the way across. We'll throw some tomatoes in there. And you notice that every topping is going from one side to the other side evenly across in that power zone. And then that pita is staying facing the customer. I'm going to go ahead and go down and throw some onions in there. That'll be a 3-finger pinch. Some green peppers, another 3-finger pinch. And all these toppings down here as well are going to be a 3-finger pinch. Even the cheeses, we got pepper jack, we have cheddar, and we have Parmesan. All those are going to be a 3-finger pinch. Now when it comes to provolone, we're going to take 2 slices and put them across evenly in that power zone. For feta, we'll take a level scoop. As I said before, every scoop is a level scoop in pita pit. And we'll go ahead and go across and leave that feta evenly distributed from one end to the other end in the power zone. Next, we'll go over sauces here. Tzatziki, I always try to put on first. And I go ahead and put my fingers up here under the flap and put it on the edge here. That's to keep the tzatziki away from my hands when I'm rolling it so I don't make a mess. Now, our sauces, depending on which kind they are, we either go straight across with or we'll zigzag on the pita. We'll start with sriracha. Sriracha is very potent, so we're going to do a line just across there, unless the customer asks for more. Our hot sauce, we'll do the same. We want to make sure we go right across with a line. Our secret sauce, we want to go ahead and make sure we shake it up before we use that one. We're going to go all the way across one line. For our sweet onion, we're going to go ahead and zigzag that one a little bit. Our Dijon and our mustard, both are very potent, so we're going to go ahead and want to do just one line across, unless the customer asks for more. Our teriyaki, we can zigzag a little bit, or go straight across, depending on how it works with your pita. And then the barbecue, you can do a light zigzag across. Our mayo, always one line across on the mayo. Mayo is kind of a potent sauce. Same thing with the sour cream, one line across. Our chipotle, we want to definitely zigzag. Our Caesar, zigzag as well. Our jalapeno ranch, we will be zigzagging as well. Our horseradish Dijon and our honey mustard will also be zigzag, as well as our ranch will be zigzagged across. Next, we're going to go ahead and grab the meat from the grill. We want to turn our pita up. This is to help anyone that's left-handed or right-handed. They can come around and distribute the meat into the pita. Now that we've made our pita for our customer, we're going to go ahead and take our meat, and we're going to make sure we have it flipped once while it has been cooking. This way it's cooked evenly on both sides. Also, we keep the right side of the grill at 400 degrees, which is where we keep our chicken, and we keep the left side at 300 degrees for thinner meats. We're going to go ahead and take this chicken off now that it's ready. We're going to go ahead and slide the spatula under it. And we're going to make sure that we have our cutter right underneath there at an angle to where it's lower than the spatula. This is to keep you from accidentally spilling or pushing off the meat from the spatula. We're going to go ahead and bring it over to our pita. And when we get to our pita, we're going to make sure we place the meat down here. We're going to push in. Putting the meat exactly in the same place as the vegetables in that power zone. After this, we're going to go ahead and take the pita, and we're going to go and fold our flap over. Once our flap is folded over, we're going to pull from the inside and pull everything into the pita, and it's going to leave us kind of an arc shape. With this arc, we're going to go ahead and roll it over, and we're going to roll from the center. We want to come out with a cylindrical pita. There you go. Next we'll move over and wrap it up in the wax paper. Now that we've rolled up the pita, we're going to ask the customer if they would like this pita for now or for later. If they want it for later, we're going to go ahead and start rolling it up. Before we get halfway, we're going to want to fold the sides in and continue rolling. We want to make sure we keep it nice and tight to keep everything in the pita nice and tight as well. If they want it for now, we're going to go ahead and only fold one side in and continue rolling. And at this point, we're going to take our hand and use it as a guide and put it around the pita. We're going to start tearing the wrapper all the way around, and then hand the pita to the customer. Has their pita, and we've told them thank you for coming in. We're going to go ahead and take our grill tools and make sure they are clean, as well as our grill. We're going to make sure we scrape it all off. Then we're going to want to make sure we also have our make line in order. Any toppings that are in the wrong cambros, we're going to want to go ahead and put those toppings in the right cambros and make it presentable for the next customer. Then we're going to take our sanitizer rag. We're going to wipe down and get anything off this cutting board that we might have spilt and make sure that's nice and clean. After that, we're going to close these lids on this make line just to make sure that all the toppings stay fresh in there. Then we're going to clean the counters around the steamer and the counter where the customers are served. And then we'll also clean around here on the chef base to make sure that there's no grill scraps from cleaning the grill. And that will complete making the pita, and you are now ready to try it on your own.